You can learn a lot from non-native speakers, especially non-native speakers from your country. Advanced English. I'm going to tell you in this video the real secret, the one secret that you need to know that other teachers probably haven't told you about learning advanced English to get to that other level. And it's not what you're necessarily thinking in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse, and I help people like you become fluent and comfortable speaking in front of a camera or talking to clients or talking in real life in English. So if that's your jam, then hit that subscribe button and the bell. But let's get on with the video about this secret, the one thing that you have to know to learn real advanced English. But before that, let's go to some myths about advanced English, some common misconceptions about advanced English and what advanced English is not. So first, advanced English. For one, if you take the Cambridge exam or prepare for it, or you've heard about it, you know that the C1 certificate is the advanced certificate, right? CAE, Cambridge Advanced English Certificate. I think that's what it stands for. But that has advanced in the name, right? And it tests you on all these phrasal verbs, how to use the language, how to fill in the blanks, how to read for detail and plug the right sentence in the right place in the paragraph, because that happens all the time in real life. And then they test you on comparing two photographs and saying which one you would rather be, because that happens in real life. So you have all of these hoops to jump through to get your certificate to say that you're advanced. So that's one myth, that advanced English does not come from a certificate, it does not come from an exam, and it does not come from studying an exam to get a high score, right? So myth number two about advanced English is people always associate advanced English with big words. Big words. So I wonder, whenever anyone asks me that, I wonder how many letters is a big word, right? How big is a big word? What is an advanced word, right? Technical terms, scientific terms, technology terms, business terms, right? What are advanced words? What are big words, right? And that's a big misconception. That's probably the biggest myth with learning advanced English, is that you need big words. There are these magical big words that make advanced English. Whereas if you listen to real conversation, people don't usually use these big, gigantic words. In fact, if you use these big words in the wrong place, it can kind of seem and feel a little awkward, a little strange. It's kind of like if you have an old dirty car and it's rusty and it's not nice and it's cheap, but you have these beautiful rims, these beautiful shiny tires on it, right? It just doesn't look right, right? It just doesn't look right. That's like you plugging advanced big words into a bad sentence, right? And myth number three of advanced English. Myth number three is there's this special advanced grammar that you have to learn all of the grammar, right? You need more grammar. You need more grammar. Study more grammar. False. False. Absolutely false. For God's sake, for heaven's sake, put down the grammar book. Right now, put down the grammar book. Close it. Let me tell you a secret about grammar books. Grammar books should be used as a reference source, not as the main study material. Wow. Oh my God, did I just say that? Yes, grammar books should not be. English study books should not be your main source of material. English study books are good for what they're good for. They're good for drilling. They're good for extra help. They're good for a reference for when you want to learn specific grammar. So, what material should you use? You should use the material that you enjoy. You should use the material that you want to learn about, right? So, if you like listening to like the Joe Rogan podcast or podcasts like that, conversation-based podcasts, listen to those. If you like learning about cars, then watch car YouTube channels. If you like learning about football, watch YouTube channel football YouTube channels. And I'm leaving that mistake in there too. You see, you don't have to be perfect to be fluent, right? So whatever you find interesting, whatever you find engaging, whatever will keep you coming back the next day, use that as material and study how native speakers and how fluent people speak English, how we use English, how we communicate English in the real world, and study that. That's the basis for the EAGLE method. If you don't know the EAGLE method, then I have a masterclass down in the description that will show you exactly what I mean by the EAGLE method and how you can use it to become fluent and confident in your speaking. Go grab it for free. But let's talk about what advanced English is. Now, advanced English is clear communication, natural communication, simple communication, so that you communicate your message clearly and the other person can understand your message clearly. That's all, right? Yeah, there's a variety of grammar you can use. Yeah, there are a variety of vocabulary words you can use. But as I said before, you want to use everything in its correct context. For example, if you have trouble forming a correct sentence, let's say you always confuse the past tense and the present tense, right? You are telling a story, you should use the past tense, but it's a fossilized error that you use the present tense, right? That's something you should address before learning new fancy advanced grammar, like future perfect or past perfect, or all of the conditionals and their names and what they are, right? Focus on what you need. Focus on your weaknesses first. If you have trouble creating sentences and using the past tense, the past simple in natural communication, if you always resort back to the present simple when you're telling a past story, then focus on that past simple. Focus on that simple error, because like I said before, if you continually make a past simple mistake and you plug an advanced word, a fancy word, into the sentence, it sounds a little strange. That's not what being advanced is. That's not what being fluent is. That's being fake. And we don't want to be fake. So the best advice I can give you with advanced English is to be natural and fix your mistakes. But really, more than fix your mistakes, look ahead at how to say things correctly, how to simplify things. And the way we do that, like I said before, is to observe how natural people speak, how natural people, and I don't mean just native speakers, I mean fluent speakers, fluent non-native speakers. You can learn a lot from non-native speakers, especially non-native speakers from your country, because you kind of have the same background, right? So that's where I came up with the EAGLE method. That's how it started. I've observed natural speakers, non-native speakers of all different levels, asking them how they became fluent, asking them how they speak naturally, asking them how did you learn English to this level? How do you speak so well? Because I wanted to learn that for my foreign languages, right? And that's the trick. You observe people who are doing what you want to do, and then copy their patterns, copy their speech patterns, copy what they say, copy what they do, right? Jump out of your fossilized errors, jump out of the things that you think are correct, and start observing what people are actually doing so you can raise the level of your communication. Advanced English doesn't mean learning all of the grammar. Advanced English does not mean having these 10-point words. Advanced English does not mean being perfect. Advanced English means being able to communicate your message the way you want to communicate it so that the other person understands what you want to tell them. Y punto. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know below. You will see a link to book a call with me to get your free language and goal assessment. We'll talk for around 30 minutes. I will find out your goals, I will find out your level, and then help you move forward from there. And you will see a link to the free masterclass, how to become fluent and master English without studying grammar. So grab those below. Other than that, keep teaching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.